Mindset, Gary Vee style, crushing it at 53. Back in a moment, roll the intro. All right, this is David Williams back with you. I've been listening to Gary Vee recently, and I must have been under a rock because I didn't know who he was until a few days ago. And what's been fascinating to me is to learn how much he talks about giving and not I, and hard work. I do believe in hard work. I started out working on a farm in North Carolina when I was in elementary school, so I started out working at a very young age, so I get hard work. But Gary Vee has inspired me to get this channel going. I love digital. I'm a photographer. I love shooting. I'll be talking some about photography and video, the digital world, some of my experiences with social media. But let's talk about how Gary Vee, see, I'm not going to cut that out, Gary Vee influenced me to take action and not just sit around. Obviously, he's got 2.6+ million subscribers on one of his channels as of this video, and I'm sure that's going to keep climbing. I've got 0 subscribers as I launch this channel, but I'm going to put in some hard work and I'm not giving up anytime soon. This is just the beginning. So Gary Vee has inspired me at 53 to take action and not keep sitting around, that it's not too late, that if I put in the work, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to be successful, but if I put in the work, then I have an opportunity to achieve some results that I wouldn't otherwise achieve if I was just sitting on my butt doing nothing. So Gary Vee's message about giving, being a constant giver. I was listening to him this morning as I was on my way to shoot this video. And he said what he hears is I. How do I get more subscribers? How do I do this? How do I make money? And he said he hears that 90+% of the time. I don't want to be an I person. I want to be a giver. I want to give back. I want to work hard and do the work. One of the other things that he says is spending 4 hours a day, every day, 7 to 11+ years. Let's put that in perspective. And he even says then you may not have the success. Like, I'm not out to be the next Gary Vee. If it happens to happen and I get 2 million subscribers, so be it. But my goal is not to be Gary Vee. My goal is to be David Williams. That's who I am. Hopefully people will like below, comment below, subscribe, take all those actions necessary to help me grow this channel. But specifically what Gary Vee, when he said 11 years, I did the math on that just this morning. 16,000 hours at 4 hours a day, which that works out to 440-hour work weeks. And that's not talking about working your regular job, that's talking about taking on something new, like this channel. In other words, Gary Vee is saying, if you put 4 hours a day, every day for 11 years, you've got an opportunity to be successful, but you still may not achieve it. Most people give up too soon. I was listening just the other day, somebody called in. I've had my channel for 2 months. Gary Vee is like, dude, 2 months. You know, think 7 to 11 years. So there's been a lot of realism for me in his conversation. And I'm thinking at the age of 53, you know, it would be, I don't see myself retiring. That kind of bothers my wife. My wife, you know, I think wants us to retire and go to an island one day, that type of stuff. That's not me. I have a hard work ethic. I've been working hard for a long time. I want to continue to do that. But Gary Vee has spoke real, the mindset. He's put it in my mind to say, hey dude, you're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to stay consistent at this. You just can't give up early on. So my goal is to not give up and bring some value. If you have not listened to some of Gary Vee's messages, if you overlook his use of the F word on a regular basis, you might come away with some very good, you should come away with some very good knowledge as long as you got a good work ethic. Now, as an entrepreneur, I do have what I think is a good work ethic. Like I said earlier, I started working on a farm in elementary school, and I think that has taught me a lot all these years. Another thing that I consistently do that I want to help other people do is think outside the box. Think about what you can do to add time in your day, because you don't have but so much time, right? There's 24 hours in a day. We all have the same 24 hours, but we have a choice to get up earlier, stay up later, to do things different, that we can make a difference in our own lives and give back to others. I want to learn how to be a giver more. Gary Vee has really inspired me by talking about giving and hard work. I think if I give of myself, give back to those that I care about and those that I don't know, you know, giving to others, whether it be money, whether it be helping somebody with food or whatever it may be, just being a giver. That's what I want to do more of. I'm talked about earlier about crushing it. I just got through listening to the audiobook just this morning. I finished Crushing It. I bought it last week. Actually, I signed up for an Audible account again and got Crushing It. 8 hours long. I'm one of those guys that likes to put it on speed and listen to it quickly, but I was able to capture a lot of stuff. I love the stories that he shared in there. One of the stories is about photographer Jared Polin. I was actually fortunate enough to meet Jared at a camera store north of Philadelphia several years ago and got a picture of me and him together. But Jared is an awesome guy and he was featured in Crushing It. What I hope to do at 53 is show that a 53-year-old can crush it, but I need to get the right mindset. I need to get the crushing it mindset and implement a lot of what Gary Vee is saying. Tony Robbins says it's in the moments of your decision that your destiny is shaped. I've decided to do something. I'm shaping my destiny. Will you join with me on this channel? Down below, like, comment, tell me whether you like what I'm saying, you don't like what I'm saying, I was rattling on too much. Just say something. And subscribe. Help this 53-year-old dude out and subscribe to this video. Thank you so much. Take care.